Alright, welcome. So this is my tutorial for how to install my latest Anki creator for Windows. First of all, make sure you have Anki and Anki Connect installed. You can install Anki from this link. And then to add Anki Connect on, copy this code here. It's 20554 whatever. Go to Anki, go up to Tools, Add-ons, Get add-ons, and just paste that code in, hit OK. And then you just need to restart Anki to have that loaded in. So you can just close it, reopen it, and you'll have that add-on. Next, to install the actual program, you can scroll down and click on the file that specifically says Windows. Make sure you don't click on the one that says Mac. Click on the one that says Windows. Your file is going to download. And once it's downloaded, let's see, we can go to our downloads folder. Ugh. And here it is. And you can just right click the file and press extract all. I recommend that you extract it to your desktop. You can switch where it extracts by pressing browse and then just clicking desktop, and then it will extract right to your desktop. Now if we go to our desktop, you'll see the folder. Go ahead and open it up and double click setup.bat. Click run, and it's going to install Python for you, Tesseract for you, and the entire program. This will take anywhere from 2 to 5 or 10 minutes. This is the only installation step, so once this is done, you'll have the program set up. So I'll be right back when it's finished installing. Alright, once the installation is complete, you'll see the screen, and in a moment, the application will start. And here's the application. Now, before you go and create your decks, you're going to need to put in your API key. So go over here to System, and you're going to have to find a Gemini API key. So to find an API key, you can go to ai.studio.google.com, go down here to Get API Key, and then up here to Create API Key. Create a new project, name your project whatever you want. I'll name this one Taco Bell. Then name your key. Oops, I've got to select my Taco Bell project and name my key. I'll name this one Deck of Cards. Then press Create Key. From there, you can just copy your API key, go back to your generator, and paste the key in. If you want to use multiple API keys, you can just repeat that process, create API key, create a new project, and paste those in one by one. This is not necessary unless you are going to be producing an absolute metric ton of decks per day. Now you can go back to decks and files, and you're all set up to make your PDF cards. Make sure that Anki is open and that you've done the add-on. You've already added Anki Connect. You can upload your PDF by just clicking here. I've got a test PDF I'll select, but you're able to upload up to 10 PDFs at a time. Right here, you can rename your your PDF, name it whatever you want. Example. Here you have your content extraction strategy options. So you can have the AI focus on every single fact that's in your PDF. You can give it specific things you want it to focus on by clicking focus on provided objectives, or you can have it auto extract the objectives listed in the PDF. This is useful for those professors that list the objectives at the beginning of their lectures. Over here you have your settings. So you have 4 different card types you can make. You can select all of them at once to make all 4 for that deck, or you can select just 1 or 2 or whatever you want. For each card type, you have a few options. So for this first card type, conceptual basic cards, these are your normal flashcards. So the ones with a front and a back. This option is let AI decide facts per card. If this is selected, this minimum facts and maximum facts per card doesn't actually do anything. If you want to specify how many facts per card you're going to have, make sure you unclick this, and then you can select the minimum and maximum number of facts you want here. This is your minimum answer characters and your maximum answer characters. So if you want shorter cards, you can reduce these numbers or you can increase them. This is your ideal target length. So this is the character length that the AI will aim for. And here you can change the color of some of the text. So right now I have it set up that positive stuff is blue, negative stuff is red, examples are in green, and tips are in gold. You can change that if you want. I find it to be quite helpful. You also have setting options for atomic close. Specifically, you can change the close deletion color to whatever color you want. You have the same option for contextual close. Oh yeah, sorry. The atomic close is 1 fact per card. So it's just a single close card with 1 atomic fact. The contextual close is an Anki King style card that pretty much has several closes in 1 card. You have the option of changing the close deletion color just like you did for the atomic close. And similar to the conceptual basic cards, you can choose how many facts the card will have. I like to have let AI decide facts per card, but some people want to maximize or set very specific settings for that, and that's understandable. The last card type option is an interactive mermaid diagram. For this, you can change the theme of it, forest, dark, neutral, or default. The mermaid diagrams are not perfect. It only works about 85% of the time. I recommend sticking with these 3 for the most reliable results. So we'll stick with atomic close for this example. Here you have your image source selection options. So PDF, AI validated, this is going to pull images from the PDF that you uploaded, and it will add those to your Anki cards. That is the first one in priority. If you don't want to do that, just unselect it. Then comes Wikimedia and NLM OpenEye. These are just databanks online that have images of pretty much anything you can think of. If you don't want to use them, unclick them. If you want to use them, keep them clicked, and if the PDF AI validation fails, you'll fall back to one of these 2 options for photo inputs into your cards. You can also set up Openverse and Flickr if you want to. You'd have to go to System and get the API keys for those. I personally don't use that at all. The last option is PDF page as image fallback. What this means is if you can't find any image from one of these options, this last one just gives you a screenshot of the page from the PDF that the card information came from. I personally only use this one and this one. These are the 2 PDF ones, and they work great. Here you can select custom tags. So you can type whatever tag you want and that'll add the tag to your Anki file. And then here we have the PDF language as well as output language support. So if you speak a different language, you can select any of these languages which are currently supported, and it will your cards will be in that language. From there, all you have to do is press generate all decks, and you will have a set of cards in your Anki that are beautifully created and specific for you. One other option you have for control is under Prompts Advanced. If you want to specifically give the AI better instructions or instructions that you prefer, you can go into whatever card type you're using. So this basic card builder is for the conceptual, the atomic close is for the atomic close, and so on. And you can give it specific instructions. For example, you could say prioritize adding information about drugs and medications. And then it'll follow that instruction. You could do this with any sort of instruction you want. I do not recommend that you change any or that you give it any output format instructions, such as, honestly, I can't think of an example, but there's very specific output format instructions that it follows right now. And if you disrupt those, you will not get a great import. So right now, our thing is still running. It's extracting the facts. In a moment, it'll start building our cards, and I will show you the completed product. I'll be right back when it's finished. All right, so it's all done. So if we go into our Anki, we will see that we now have a set of cards that are pretty nice. We can preview them, and it's very pretty. I like them. The reason that it only produced 7 cards was because I had focus on auto-extracted objectives selected. If I wanted to produce more cards, I should have selected extract all facts. Anyways, that's all for the tutorial. I hope that this works well for you.